Good evening, guys. I know it's early Tuesday morning, but I gotta come at you guys and wish you guys a good evening on this early Tuesday morning. Um, just wanted to come on and say goodnight to everyone and I hope everybody had a great Monday. I did. It was rather busy and I'm still up because, this week I can do whatever the heck I want to because it's Easter spring break for me. So, anyways, I wanted to come on and say that today I went with my mother and we went and got our Moderna shot for the vaccination. So this was at like 4 o'clock. I got the shot at 4. It's now like almost 1 o'clock in the morning and I don't really feel sore. So I took 2 Tylenols just in case and hopefully tomorrow morning I'll be okay. I'm hoping I don't get any symptoms or, any soreness. So far so good. Let's see how it goes. So anyways, we went there and I want to thank one of my favorite cousin over there in Carson for calling me, letting me know that they had extra shots. So I rushed over there with my mother to go do ours and we were able to get on and get our shot. And then when we were on our way out to exit and sign out to get our card for our next dose, which is next month, I noticed there was a young woman there and a younger guy. And, he looked like he was Asian and he looked kind of cute. So then I was like, oh, okay, whatever. They're asking me all these questions. And then she said, what is your date of birth? And I said, oh, 10/12. And I gave her the year because, my vlog is private. I'm about to disclose how old I am to y'all. Anyways, when I said my age, I was like, dang, I gotta tell her the truth. And that young guy right there is sitting there. He's gonna know how old I am. Shoot, so much for asking for his number. He gonna know how old I am and be like, dang. So anyways, I gave her the true information so that I can get the correct records and the correct card with everything in. So that went that. And then so we got our vaccination, so we're good to go. Our second dose is in May. So if you haven't got your vaccine yet, I suggest you do it. At first I was kind of iffy. I was like, oh, let me see how other people react. But since I was the one who got it first in my family and then I kind of spread the love and gave it to them, I kind of felt obligated to get it. So I got it and I dragged my mom with me. And so far I'm okay. I'll check up on her tomorrow morning and see how she's doing. And then I wanted to share a quick story over the weekend. I vlogged and told you guys that I went to the anime warehouse. But before that, I dropped off the kids with my older nephew because my sister, who's over 51, who's overseas, who gets on my nerves sometimes, she needed me to do a transaction for her at the bank. So I'm going to the bank, and it's like 11:40 and they close at 12. So I go and I see the line and I'm like, oh my gosh. Well, the most I can do is just do my best, right? And I'm already upset at her for telling me last minute. So I stand in the line and the representative comes out and he's like, ma'am, can I help you? And I'm like, yeah, I need to do a transfer. He goes, well, we usually do that only by appointments, but let me go inside and check and see if the lady will be willing to help you. I said, thank you so much. He went inside, he came back out. He said, okay, we usually don't do this, ma'am, but she said she will take you. So I go inside, it's like 11:50. Mind you, they close at 12. So I go in there and she's an Asian lady and I'm like, hello. And she's like, so you need to do a transfer? And I'm like, yeah, I need to do a transfer, a wire transfer internationally. So then I get in there. I don't have my card. I only have the account number and all the information. So she drills me on all that. And then she noticed my phone and my screensaver on my phone. When I open it, the lock screen is, you got it, BTS. So she sees it and she goes, oh, do you like them? I go, yeah, I do. Do you? And she goes, yeah. I go, oh, how long have you been listening to them? She said, oh, since 2013 when they debuted. And I go, oh, lucky you. I just discovered them last year and I love them. I go, are you Army? And she's like, yeah, I'm Army. I go, okay. I go, what are you? Do you mind me asking what nationality you are? And she goes, I'm Chinese. I said, really? I watch Chinese dramas. She goes, oh, well, I usually watch Korean dramas. Bing! I was like, here we go, connection. I go, do you? I go, I do too. What's the most recent one, K-drama you watched? And she said, something beauty. I go, True Beauty? And she goes, yeah. And I go, I know all about it. I made my friend Rowena tell me all about it. So I know all about it. I go, it was really good, right? And she goes, yeah. And then I asked her if she was watching anything else. She goes, not right now. And then I told her, you got to watch Crash Landing on You. It's so good. It made me cry. I love it. It's one of my favorites. She goes, oh, okay. And she goes, well, I see your address is from Londizzle. And I go, yeah. She goes, what are you doing out here? I said, oh, I'm at the anime warehouse with my nephews. And she goes, oh, okay. And I go, do you watch anime? And she said, I do. I go, I do too. I go, what are you watching? And she said some Japanese name. I go, oh, I don't recognize that. I go, I watch Naruto and Demon Slayer. She goes, oh, really? And I go, I'm an anime fan too. She goes, wow. And I go, you need to give me the name of the anime you're watching. She goes, oh, that's easy. I can look it up. So we're talking about things that we're interested in. And then a minute later, she goes, well, you know what? Let's finish your transaction and your transfer. And then we can talk about the things that we like. I go, that sounds great to me. So we did our transaction and everything. Everything went through. And I just started talking to her, and we're talking about the different things we like: Korean stuff, Chinese stuff, anime, and BTS. And so it was just so good to meet other ARMY out there, you know, because I'm a big BTS fan, guys. So it was good to talk to her about that. And then after that, our transaction went well. And I said, you know what? Thank you so much. I was upset coming here, you know, last minute. I didn't know you guys were going to take me in, but you did. So thank you so much. And then on my way out, the security guard goes, okay, have a good evening or have a good day. And I said, you know what? You too. Wells Fargo just made my day. Have an awesome day. And I walked out. So I came in with an attitude because I was upset at my sister for making me do this in the last minute. But everything went well. And we actually had a lot of things in common with the dramas, the anime, BTS. So I quickly text my sister and I said, okay, your transaction is done. And you're lucky because the thing that we had in common was BTS. And because of BTS, I was able to have your transfer and do your transaction right away. I go, so stop hating on me and my BTS people. They're the ones that got your transaction to go through. So anyways, I just wanted to share that because I forgot to share it on Saturday when it actually happened. So that was a mouthful, but I wanted to say to everyone, have a good evening. We'll see you tomorrow morning. Thanks again for watching channel 54, el canal 54, y the channel, what? Limas Fuluhu? Limas Fulufa, baby. All right, you know how we do. Good night, sarange. And TT, of course, in my dreams. You got this.